Alright guys, how's it going? It's been a while since I've posted a video here. It's been so long that I got another dog. Say hi. His name is Winston. I still have the other dog. Her name is October. They're both fantastic dogs. I got another tattoo on my arm. I got another tattoo on this arm, so I'm up to 3. But yeah, this episode I'm going to be talking about college basketball, the surprises, who's been kind of surprise teams, who's been kind of some disappointing teams, and so on and so forth, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so one of the teams that's dropped in the rankings by considerable amount is Kentucky, which is my favorite team. They went from number 1 in the country to number 6 in the country in the AP poll and 7 in the USA Today's coaches poll. They lost at home to UCLA, who surged from 11 to number 2 in both polls, which is cool for UCLA. I've always been a kind of a UCLA fan since my dad likes them. There's some local guys there who I actually played against when I was playing basketball, so that's cool that they're up there. And the 6 blue blood teams are in the top 10 for the first time, I think, since 1994, and only the 3rd time ever. UCLA is at 2, Kansas is at 3, Duke is at 5, Kentucky is at 6, North Carolina is at 7, and Indiana is at 9, which is crazy. Those are 6 of the most winning programs ever. Most surprising team kind of for me right now is UCLA, just because they are all the way up to number 2. Lonzo Ball and TJ Leaf look all as good as everyone expected them to be. Lonzo Ball his draft stock has really risen. I think he could definitely be that top pick for sure, in that top 3 to 5 range. I wouldn't count out Kentucky yet, though. I think their teams have always been, John Calipari just coaches them really, really well. I think their teams always have a chance to win. De'Aaron Fox looks great. Malik Monk looks awesome. Bam Adebayo just needs to kind of develop as a player, but he looks great too. Their whole team looks really, really good. Oh, I also bleached my hair, if you guys didn't realize. One of the early season disappointments, I would have to say, is Michigan State. They were ranked, I think, as high as 9, I want to say, in that preseason poll, but they've fallen out of the rankings in both AP and coaches poll. I think Miles Bridges looks great. I just think one thing, they had a really, really tough schedule. They played Arizona, they played Duke, they played Kentucky. They've had a really tough schedule to start off the year. But yeah, their team doesn't look great. Miles Bridges looks fine, but he also needs to pick it up as a player. But my final 4 in the college basketball season later in April, I have UCLA, I have Kansas, I have Kentucky, and I have Duke. I think UCLA, and it's a lot of freshmen laden teams there. In the finals, I have Duke and Kentucky, which will be, I think, a great, great final. I think Duke, unfortunately, will win. I'm a big Kentucky fan, but Duke's team just looks really good. They have a lot of scorers. They have those freshmen who are kind of just starting to get healthy, except for Giles, but he looks really good in the high school mixtapes I've seen, and Jason Tatum looks awesome. So I do have Duke winning it over Kentucky. I think UCLA and Kansas are right there, though, too. I think UCLA is going to be very, very good. I know Villanova's number 1 right now, but I just think the other teams are a little bit more athletic than them, although Villanova does have the experience. In other news, in college football, the 5 Heisman finalists were announced today. It's Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Jabril Peppers, Dede Westbrook, and Baker Mayfield. I have Lamar Jackson winning it, with Jabril Peppers coming in 2nd. I think Lamar Jackson's kind of just had a year for the ages kind of thing. I think he kind of runs away with it, with Peppers in a distant 2nd. And also in the college football playoff, you have Alabama playing Washington, and then Clemson playing Ohio State. I think Ohio State beats Clemson in a close game, and I think Alabama kind of blows out Washington. And I think Alabama beats Ohio State in the final. I think Alabama has always just been too dominant of a team. Nick Saban knows how to recruit and coach, and I have Alabama winning it all. In college football, I have Duke winning it all in college basketball. My college basketball player of the year, I'll go Lonzo Ball just because I think he's going to have a really, really good year on a team that's going to be up there. Josh Jackson's going to get some consideration. I think Jason Tatum could even get some consideration. Frank Mason from Kansas as well. Josh Hart from Villanova. There's a lot of guys, but I think ultimately Lonzo Ball takes it. And I'll even throw a bold prediction that he wins, or not wins, he gets the first pick in the draft next year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a short one. It was kind of just a college basketball and college football discussion here. Those are my picks. If you guys have any different picks or arguments, discussions, anything at all you guys want to say, leave them in the comments below. And also, if you guys have anything you guys want me to talk about for the next video, let me know. I am doing a collab with my friend Ryan, who you guys have seen in past videos on my other channel, on Wednesday. So if you guys have any suggestions for what we could do, let me know. Alright, bye guys.